it's stealing your peace. It's interrupting your happiness. And with the holidays here, girl, the stress multiplies. Families coming over, everyone has something to say. And if you grew up in an Asian household, you already know the opinions start before you even take your shoes off. Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Shani. I am a pharmacist. I do real estate and I make content about self-growth. This past year has been so humbling. It humbled me in ways I did not expect. Between real estate, health scares, having to set boundaries, holiday stress, I had to rebuild a lot of the habits that once kept me grounded. So today I want to share my winter reset, my 10 non-negotiables that help me stay sane, peaceful, and actually happy. These are the habits I always come back to every time life feels like it's getting a little too loud. I'll update you guys later on how all of this is going because we're here to grow together. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, or honestly just not like yourself lately, then this video is for you. Grab your coffee or your tea. I have mine right here. I am feeling a little bit under the weather. I literally have my inhaler right here, just in case. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, make a plan and actually stick to it. Look, if it's not written down, it simply doesn't exist. A plan simply gives your brain structure. Your brain's not a filing cabinet. It's so easy to forget little things that we say we're gonna do. Things that are already difficult to do. Set your week up before it starts. What days are for the gym? What days are for you to reset? What days are for your errands? And please be realistic. Stop packing 12, 15 tasks in one day and then you call yourself lazy because you couldn't finish them. No, set 1 or 2 priorities, set 1 or 2 goals and focus on them. Do them well and build trust with yourself. Your plan is your plan. It doesn't need to be jam-packed like I was saying. It just needs to make sense for your life. There's research that shows people who write down their plans or their goals are 2 to 3 times more likely to actually follow through with them. Even for me filming this video, it took me weeks. I had to write it down on my calendar. My husband was like, honey, when are you gonna film this? I'm like, oh, you're right. I wrote on my calendar and I finally got to it. I literally had it on my mind for weeks. And until I wrote it down and saw it, I was like, you know what? All right, it's time. Seriously, it's so easy for us to get off track. We overthink, we spiral, we forget, and then it repeats. That's just natural human tendencies. So try writing things down. Whether it's the note apps, the calendar, I use Google Calendars and it syncs to everything. You can use an agenda, give it a try. The more you do it, the better you get at it. And if you do fall off, it's okay, you're human. Just start so you can start perfecting it. So next, focusing on what you can control and release what you cannot control. Some of you are carrying stress from things you have no control over. And it's stealing your peace. It's interrupting your happiness. And with the holidays here, girl, the stress multiplies. Families coming over, everyone has something to say. And if you grew up in an Asian household, you already know the opinions start before you even take your shoes off. Studies actually show 85% of the things that we stress about never actually happens. Can you picture that? All of the things that we're worrying about in our heads, they actually don't happen. They're all what ifs. And family-related stress spikes 44% during the holidays. So it's not just you, it's not just me, it's everyone. Everyone goes through it. It's just human nature. So here's the question I ask myself when things get difficult. Can I do something about this right now? If the answer is no, let it go. Not the fake, I'm letting it go, and you're still holding it in your heart. I'm talking about the real, mature way of I'm letting it go, I'm taking it off my mind, and I'm not wasting any more energy on it. Because let's face it, you cannot control other people, their opinions, timing, and outcomes. But you can control your energy, your follow-up, your effort, your attitude, and your responses. Life gets easier when you stop micromanaging everything and start trusting that some things might fall apart so that better things can fall into place. Your peace is worth more than being right. Your peace is worth more than winning an argument. And your peace is worth more than over-explaining yourself. Protect your peace. Let it go. Next, Celebrate the little things. It is so easy to fall into negative thinking. Like when you stop going to the gym for a couple days or even weeks, it's so hard to get back into routine. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain gets comfortable doing the easier thing. Our brain's job is to protect us, to not put us through stress, right? So sometimes it will prevent us from doing the right things. So if you never celebrate your small wins, your brain forgets what winning is like. I'm talking about the small wins, like finishing a task that you've been putting off, cleaning your space, decluttering, drinking your water, choosing your peace. Those are wins. These tiny choices build momentum. And honestly, anything can be a celebration if you see it that way. For example, my husband and I had a meeting and it got pushed back like 30 minutes. And instead of us being like, oh my gosh, like now our whole schedule is pushed back. Instead, we're like, oh my gosh, wait, now we have time to relax a bit, make some coffee, have some lunch, and then we'll be re-energized for the meeting. Most people get annoyed. We celebrate it. You do not need huge milestones to be proud of yourself. Peace is built from small wins stacked over time. Happiness lives in the little moments that you overlook. Celebrate the tiny things, those little things, those silly things. They are what keeps you going. Next, be picky with who you let into your life. Pay attention to how people make you feel. If someone consistently makes you feel anxious, judged, drained, that's not you being sensitive. That's your body knowing before you do. It's giving you a signal like, hey, maybe you should take a step back. There are studies that show we mirror the people that are closest to us. You become the people that are around you all the time. So if your partner is toxic, always saying negative things, guess what? You will become that. If your closest friends, if all they're doing is gossiping other people, you will become someone who's always gossiping about other people. Now, if you're with someone who is very positive, focusing on the good, not wasting time on bullshit, that's who you become. You see a pattern, right? Even toxic family members, it's okay to love them from afar. And as you get older, you start noticing everyone is just trying to figure it out for themselves. Keep a distance, don't take things personal, and try to understand where those people are coming from. But until they figure out their stuff, keep a distance for your own sanity, for your own peace. Remember, peace is not having a big circle. It's about having the right circle, even if it's small. Choose people who protect your peace, not disturbs it. And this kind of leads us to our next talking point, protecting your energy. No guilt, no long explanations. And I know a lot of you say yes to things because you don't want to disappoint anyone. And then over time, you become exhausted, resentful. People who love you will not punish you for having boundaries. And trust me, with family, saying no, it hits differently. But sometimes, honestly, saying no is what's needed to save that relationship, to save that friendship. And think about it. If you're interrupting your peace, you cannot be 100%. If you're not at 100%, you cannot be there for anyone else. You keep giving 20%, 20%, 20%. Eventually, you're going to be at zero. Start by protecting your peace. Put yourself at 100%. And when you are stable there, then you can start helping other people. So remember, protect your energy without apologizing for it. Do the thing that scares you most. What do I mean by this? Have you ever wanted to do something and then you look back on it and you're like, damn, I wish I did that. That feeling sucks because life is so short. If you have an idea that comes to mind, whether it's a business idea or just something you want to do, places you want to go, if that thing scares you, that's usually your sign to do it. Posting a video you think is cringe, applying for something you feel unqualified for, speaking up about what you wanted. Do it scared. Fear will always trick you into staying small. I can't tell you how scared I was to buy our first property, to post my first video. And honestly, it still scares me. But I know once I get that feeling and I don't do it, I end up regretting it later. Do it before you feel ready. Your future self will thank you. If I would have listened to my inner voice, I don't think we would have ever purchased our first property. And now look at us. We're at 8 doors, which is insane to think about because we started from 1, now it's at 8. And every time we did it, we felt scared. But look, you have to do it even when it's scary. You don't want to be on your deathbed at 60. Oh no, 62. Okay. You don't want to be on your deathbed at like 100, okay? And look back and be like, damn, I wish I would have done that. No. Do the thing that scares you, okay? Be picky about the content you consume. You know, the average person scrolls about 17 hours per week. That's kind of crazy. Honestly, I feel like sometimes I scroll more. But anyway, imagine if that 17 hours a week, you're just scrolling about negativity, really sad videos, just straight politics, scary shit, things that are not healthy for you mentally. Imagine if that's all you're looking at. And you know these algorithms are crazy. You can be talking about something and then the next thing you see, it's on your feed. Go to your feed right now. What are the first 3 videos you see? Does it inspire you? Does it drain you? For me personally, when I scroll, I want to feel inspired. If it doesn't, I mute it, I scroll past it, or I simply unfollow. If it doesn't make me lighter or better, it doesn't get space in my head. And your focus shapes your reality. So choose very wisely. Okay, next. Keeping your space clean. Look. A cluttered space equals a cluttered mind. Growing up, my parents have always forced me to keep everything clean. And I never understood why growing up, but now I appreciate it so much. Like I'll literally tell my parents, I'm like, thank you for keeping me in check and yelling at me. Even back then, I remember when I would clean, I would just like shove everything under the couch. But now I actually clean and keep everything organized. It just helps me think clearly, think straight. I know where to get something if I need to. And it's like little simple tasks you can do to declutter. I'm talking about simply making your bed in the morning. I know it sounds silly, but you know the most successful people, there's been interviews, and they all say they make their bed. There has to be a pattern, right? Clear your countertop, because it's like all that stuff is just clutter. And we don't want that. We want to keep things as simple as possible, as clutter-free as possible, so that our brain, our minds are also clutter-free. I feel like I'm saying that over and over, but you get the point. Clear one surface today. Light a candle. Wipe down your kitchen countertops before bed. Your environment affects your peace, so keep it clean. Oh my gosh. They're like doing housework outside, so I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm gonna use my inhaler. I mentioned I'm a pharmacist, right? You know the right way to use this thing? You actually have to like hold your breath so that it can reach deep into your bronchioles, yeah? Okay, I don't know if you guys care about that, but I just had to say it since I was using it. Okay, next, move your body every single day. If you don't wanna go to the gym, that's fine. At least get your steps in. I am huge about getting our steps in. I will purposely tell my husband, hey honey, park farther so that we can walk more. Make sure you get your movement in. Make sure you get your exercise. Go to Target, get your steps in, stretch, take the stairs. We always take the stairs. We never do the elevators unless it's like 20 stories or something crazy, you know? And you'll realize you're like, okay, maybe I wasn't stressed. Maybe I just needed a little bit of movement, you know? Just trust me, just try it. And finally, treat your sleep like self-care. Sleep is not an option. It is maintenance. Lack of sleep affects your mood, your health, your patience, your memory. If you don't sleep, you wake up exhausted, you wake up stressed, your cortisol increases, and cortisol drives us to depression, anxiety. It leads to so many things and other health issues. If you're tired, go to bed. Put that phone away. Set a bedtime routine. Now I understand why people go to bed at 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. I get it. Now I feel old, but it's okay. Like my husband and I love our nighttime routine now, and we're in bed early, and then we look forward to waking up early. But yeah, for us, 7 hours minimum. Protect your sleep With the same energy, you protect your peace. Rest is productive. Okay, so those are my 10 non-negotiables, especially during the winter time. These are my simple habits that keep me grounded whenever life feels like it's getting heavy. Let me know in the comments if this is helpful at all. If you're gonna try any of these or you already mastered it, let me know. I wanna know. And I'll update you guys on my journey as well, because there are still a few that I am working on. But yeah, thank you for watching and spending time with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.